So what is the best diet in the world? Well, I'm gonna give it to you right here and get ready to take notes because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's kind of complicated. And here it is. Are you ready? Eat less food. That's the key. Eat less food. I know it sounds strange. I know you want it to be complicated. I know you want it to be about meal timings and carb ratios and all this other complicated scientific shit, right? I know you want that. But the thing you really want to do first and foremost, look, if you're coming to me and you're like, Joe, what's the best way to lose weight? Joe, what's the best way to lose body fat? I know one thing for certain, and I mean one thing for certain, and that is you're probably overweight. And if you're overweight, it is simply because you are eating too many calories for the calories you burn. There'll be people out there that are going to tell you this diet is better, take this pill is better, do this thing, it's better. But all of those people have something to sell you, okay? I'm not here to sell you anything except maybe a new way of thinking. And that way of thinking is eat less food. Caloric restriction is hands down the #1 place you need to start. Because if I told you that the best diet in the world was to be vegan, would you do it? If I told you that the best diet in the world was only eat salmon and egg whites, would you do it? So it doesn't fucking matter. If you're not gonna do it, it doesn't fucking matter what I say. But the one thing I can tell you for certain is if you don't want to change the way you eat, which you haven't up till now, if you're asking me what the best way to lose weight is, if you're not going to change the way that you eat, change the amount of food that you eat. And if you can't change the amount of food that you eat, change the amount of activity that you do. You have to burn more calories than you consume if you want to lose body weight, all right? Now we could get into talking about, yeah, but bread makes you store body fat, and this makes you build muscle faster, and this is better for your bones. We could talk about all that later on, but the first step you have to do is you've got to eat less than you are consuming, or you've got to consume less than you're burning. If you're eating more than you're burning, you're going to gain weight. Look, I don't care if you only ate salmon and egg whites. If you were burning 2,000 calories a day, let's say, and you're consuming 5,000 calories worth of salmon and egg whites, you're gonna put on weight. It is going to happen. I fucking guarantee it. There's no way around it, all right? So start with caloric, I like to say, I hate to say rather, restriction, all right? But eat less than you burn, or burn more calories, all right? If you don't, you're gonna gain weight. There's absolutely no way around it. Yes, later on, let's talk about micro and macronutrients. Let's talk about carb percentages. Let's talk about the effects that certain foods have on your body. We can talk about all of that later on, but for right now, just start. #2 is stop cramming your face full of shit, okay? Stop eating a bag of potato chips every night. Stop sitting in front of the TV eating a pint of ice cream every night. Stop eating at McDonald's every day for lunch. Even though you're ordering off the healthy menu, it's probably not as healthy as you think it is, all right? Stop doing all of that other stupid shit, all right? The stuff that you know by now, if you're alive and in a first world country watching this video, you know by now that you shouldn't be doing those things, but you keep doing them because they taste good, because they make you feel good, all right? You're looking for that feeling that ice cream gives you. You want to feel comforted by that mac and cheese. You want to feel comforted by that big bag of chips or Doritos or whatever your thing is. Stop doing those things. And if you can't stop doing those, if you won't stop doing those, then nothing else I say is going to matter. Start there. Take step 1. Eat less than you burn. Step 2, stop eating bullshit. Stop eating bags of chips, bags of cookies, eating at McDonald's every night, shoveling down an entire large pizza, all right? That is the reason you're overweight. That's what's making you fat. I promise. I've been doing this for a decade. Listen, it's how it works with everyone, all right? So 1, stop eating so much. Eat less calories. Step 2, eat better food. Step 3, then you fine tune. Then you start figuring out, well, this is what works for my particular body. Anybody who tells you that this diet is the way to go, that this is absolutely what you should eat, doesn't know a fucking thing, okay? Because no one can tell you what's gonna work great in your body. Should you stop eating bread? Probably. I mean, probably. There's not a lot of nutritional value in it. You know, if I eat bread, I get all kind of feeling bloated and gross, so I don't eat a lot of bread, but I still eat cheeseburgers every once in a while. Okay, but your chemical composition, your biochemistry, your genetic profile, your hormonal profile, all of those things tied together are what's going to determine what you should eat, what's working for you, what's best for you. So stop eating so much. Stop eating shit food, okay? Stop eating processed crap. It's not doing your body any good. Step 3, fine tune. Figure out, oh, I like this food. It works for me. It makes me feel good the next day. This food makes me feel bad the next day. Eat the stuff that makes you feel good the next day. Stop eating the stuff that makes you feel bad the next day. If you eat something and you feel lethargic an hour later, don't eat that anymore. All right, that's your body's best indicator of how it's working inside of you. So stop complicating it. Stop trying to figure out the best way. Stop looking for perfection. You're not a perfectionist. You're a fucking procrastinator. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Stop doing that stuff and do the thing that works. And the thing that works is get fucking started today. Put down the chips, put down the ice cream, pick up an apple, consume less calories, and you're gonna start to feel better immediately. Look, that's it. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon.